May the 18th, and I'm on my way to go fishing. I'm going to a place that I have never been, and nothing excites me more than discovering new water. I found out about this place last fall, but hadn't had time to check it out. So this morning, I'm going to go and check it out, see what's there, see some new scenery, and I'm very excited about it. So come along with me and let's see what this new spot looks like. Although I'm very excited about finding a new place to fish, I'm not very optimistic about catching very much. We had thunderstorms during the night last night. The temperature today is about 20 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. We have a blue sky day with practically no wind, and what wind we have is blowing straight out of the east. The place I'm going is an access point on a river, and I'm told that the further I go, the more remote it will be, and the worse the roads will get. Well, here we are, but this is kind of a shock. What's supposed to be a clear stream looks more like chocolate milk. Looking upstream is the way I'm pointing the camera now, and I'll turn around and show you what it looks like going downstream. Well, this is what we have, so we'll just have to make the best of it. I brought along my little 10-foot Tarpon 100 because I didn't know how difficult the access would be, but obviously this is not going to be a problem. I wasn't sure what type of tackle to bring along, but I brought some small crankbaits of various types and some Ned lures and some hand-tied bluegill jigs with some strike indicators. And in the top tray I brought some plastic jigs and some bitsy bugs, along with some extra line, a pair of pliers, and some extra snaps and swivels. While I'm tying this jig on, I might offer a little tip to those of you that might be interested. I always open my hook up slightly. If you would look at the treble hooks on all my crankbaits, they will all be open just slightly. This will improve the number of hookups that you get relative to strikes. As I paddled across to start fishing, I noticed somebody had set out some yo-yos. Whoever it was has caught a nice channel cat. I cast a crankbait for about 100 yards up this bank with no success at all, but at least I made a new friend. I found this black snake that's having a hard time climbing up this slick bank. Looks like the strong winds we had last night took its toll on this old cottonwood tree. Well, I fished another half hour with no results, so I've decided to cheat. I'm going to use some gulp worms. My brother and I call it cheating when you have to use attractants on crankbaits. Well, once again, I fished quite a while with no results, so I'm going to try to find some moving water. If I can get out of this dead water and find some current, I think I have a better chance. Well, I gave up on the crankbait and started throwing the jig. I put some gulp worm on it, but still I got a couple of strikes but no fish. So I'm going to put a strike indicator on to give them a little more time to hit it. Well, as I was paddling up, I saw some water weeds, which means there should be current somewhere. So I'm going to stop and put on my Never Fail lure, my go-to lure, a 64th ounce marabou hand-tied jig. It almost always works. Well, we have some current now, so we're going to check this out. It looks like the current's coming in on the left, but there's a significant slough running up to the right. There might be some fish holding in that close to moving water. All right, first cast. Looks like a nice little bluegill. All right, got something. It's not a bluegill. Looks like a channel catfish. I bet he's hit that gulp worm on that jig. Come on in here, guy. We caught a couple of fish here in the slough, and had a couple more strikes, but I can't wait to get back down and paddle up the current and see what's up there, and see if I can catch something up there. Wow, what do we have here? Some kind of a big fish. There's our big fish. It's a school of buffalo doing their spawning run. Buffalo are thick up here. This is a nice little spot just off the swift water. I'm going to give it a try. Well, that was a couple of nice fish, but we came here to check the area out, so we're going to paddle on up. Nice little river bluegill here. Well, we finally got up to where the water comes into the dead water. It's a beautiful little stream. It would be a great trip to go above here and float down to where I put in today. And it won't be long before I'll be doing that. Well, we're going to turn around here and head back. We'll hit a few spots on the way back down. Well, I found another friend. When he was swimming across the water, I couldn't get a picture, so I decided to follow him ashore, see if I could get a close-up, but he didn't seem to want his picture taken. Come on, buddy. Well, I don't know what I've got here. I don't know what I've got, but it feels heavy. It's pulling hard. This is a good fish. And I've got 4-pound test line weakened by tying that strike indicator on it. This is going to last a while if I can keep him on there. This is a good fish, but I've got him in this swift water, and the kayak's moving down, and there's a bunch of trees down at the bottom end of this. I've got to try to get him in before I get down to them. There's no way I could keep him out of them. I'm running my kayak into these grapevines, hoping it'll scare him out away from them. If he gets in them, he's gone. Well, he's about to wear down, but you can see them trees down below me, and the water's pretty swift here. I got to get him in quick as I can. Come on in here, big boy. Come on. Come on, come on. Well, I don't know how long he is. I don't have anything to measure him with, but he's almost wide as my kayak, and it's approximately 28 inches wide. And good fish no matter what. Well, that was quite a fight, buddy. And you're going to come out the winner. I don't know how far I came up the river, but I'm going to head back. On the way up, I saw 2 or 3 places that I want to fish on the way back down. Whoever set these yo-yos out has another channel cat. Whomever set those yo-yos for channel cats got another one. I can't believe it. This makes 4 channel cat on those yo-yos. I thought there'd be a bluegill there in the shade of that tree. Well, it's time for me to head in, and I've found a new place to fish. I sure didn't catch very many fish, but I had a lot of fun. I want to come back when we have better weather and the water is clear and see how many fish I can catch. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me, and when I come back, I hope you'll come back too.